I'm Bill.
And I'm Adam.
And this is
Barbecue and Bourbon. Oh, man, look at this.
Oh, it's good stuff tonight, boys and girls.
So excited about tonight's episode.
Yeah, me too.
So we're doing some experimentation.
Yes, we are.
And we are excited to show you how this is all going to work out.
Hopefully it works out.
We're still...
We don't burn shit.
Still wondering. Anyway, so we're doing Blackened cast strength.
Oh, this is some good stuff right here.
And we're going to be pairing that with a couple of
chickens.
Whole chickens on live fire.
Yes, sir, we are.
Fancy dancy, I tell you what.
I'll tell you. Fancy.
And some blistered shishito peppers.
Yeah, I'm not saying that word. It ain't going to come out right.
But it's going to be good. And just make sure that if you like what you have,
hit that subscribe button.
Comment.
Like.
Just get it done. Absolutely share. If you guys aren't sharing, come on.
Then why are we even doing it?
I tell you.
I tell you.
All right, guys.
Cheers.
We're going to go cook.
All right, y'all, we're trying something a little crazy this time. What are these called?
Paint stir.
Paint stir.
We done drilled holes in the tops of them so we can hang them from our tripod. All right, we bathed them in olive oil, and now it's time to throw on some seasoning. All right, we got us a couple lounge chickens here. Just going to toss a little bit more seasoning in some of the areas, and then, drizzling these as they're cooking over the fire with some butter. And then, of course, we got our jelly pepper sauce, which was just habaneros and jalapenos and some peaches. Peaches we bought, but the others growed right out of the garden. Look at these chickens. So we put some foil on this here critter because the wind is ferocious. Of course, today we choose to do fire pit chickens. All right, so let's talk about this Blackened cast strength deliciousness.
Deliciousness.
It is pure.
It's 122 proof, 122.8.
Drinks like 90 proof.
Drinks like 90 proof. Yeah.
It's got a beautiful copper color.
You all know that we like the higher proof stuff, so
we do. Yeah, it's.
We've already had a little bit, as you can tell.
Yeah. It's really fruity on the nose.
It is. It's
dark fruits.
Yes.
Black cherries, black raspberries.
I get the cherry, the dark cherry.
Maybe a little, definitely caramel and vanilla. Typical bourbon.
Yep.
Want to show you mouth it?
What do you mean? I've already had 2 glasses of it. But it is very tasty. Cold out here.
It is cold out here. I definitely get dark fruit, dark cherries, dark raspberries, something in there like that.
I get almost a graham cracker, like a homemade pie crust.
Okay, yeah, I can see that coming through on that. You get a little bit of spice.
Yeah, the baking spices.
Yeah, for sure, it's there. It's not a super long finish.
I'd say a medium,
short to medium. I wouldn't definitely say it's not medium to long.
No, well, the first drink I had this when we opened the bottle.
Yeah, it did seem to linger longer. It does have a great mouthfeel though. It really feels good in there, buttery,
brown sugary on the finish.
Tons of brown sugar. It's so delicious mixed with that berry fruit. It's almost like you are taking in a blackberry pie or something.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? Well, should we get back to cooking?
Always.
Oh, look at those birds. Now that is how you cook a bird. Look at these things. Look at that. Fall off the bone goodness right there. It is rested, and he is now going to dismantle so we can do a little eating. But yes, the leg bones literally, we picked it up and the leg bones literally fell out. It was nothing short of delicious because, of course, you know, we had to partake of that little bit of meat that was still on the bone. All right, guys, we got the food.
Oh my gosh.
And the smells coming off this plate are just filling my whole sensory palate.
Cutting this chicken up, of course, you know, got to taste it. The leg bones fell right out of it.
They just, we couldn't even, they just.
We didn't touch them. They just fell. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not waiting.
Yeah. We're digging in. And, oh. Wow.
That tastes good with the chicken.
Holy cow, does that taste good with the chicken.
This chicken is literally fall off the bone. I'm cutting it with my fork.
Now, this is insane.
I did not think it was going to turn out like this.
So
awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
Chishito.
Shit myself peppers.
They're so good. I'm telling you. A little salt, pepper, garlic. Oh my gosh, these things. They're blistered up. And
that is
Stacey also made these in there.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're really delicious. Oh my gosh.
I have not had those yet.
This whole thing come together, and the way it pairs with this blackened strength whiskey is unbelievable.
What's this skin taste like?
Yeah, those dark berry flavors with that pepper glaze, peach pepper glaze that we put on this chicken, and the rub over that oak. It is just, it's magical. The way that all these flavors combine, they complement each other, and it just sits on your palate, and it just stirs in there, and it's so good.
That glaze on that skin is ridiculously good.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, cooking these chickens over an open fire like we just did, it's going to take a minute. It's good, you know, an hour for a chicken? No, not necessarily. It took us 3 hours to get our internal temperature of our breast meat to the right temperature.
Yeah, 165 internal. And
you need to, unless you're a professional at tripod cooking, you know, like we just did, then don't listen to me. But if you're like us, that was a learning experience. We didn't raise it up or lower it down at all, but we had to adjust our fire here and there.
And it was a very windy day, which
it
took us off of the game plan that we had made. So we had to kind of make a TP to try to keep some of the heat in.
Yes.
Which we would not have had to do had it been a normal day.
Yeah.
But of course, the day we decided to do this, it's freaking windy. And it came out so good.
Oh God, this chicken is ridiculously good.
But it did take longer than anticipated.
Oh, way longer. Like an hour and a half longer than anticipated.
Yeah, and we're using oak wood, but it was burning it up fast as opposed to allowing us to have a nice bed of coals down there.
Because of that wind we had today.
And because we did it in a ring of fire, you know, it was indirect.
Yep.
But hanging. Oh, anyway. So amazing.
Ridiculously good.
But it is so good. The flavors coming off this thing mixed with this blackened whiskey. It is truly magnificent. The brown sugars in this just maul with
this is
stuff.
Really good stuff right here.
Yeah, if you like a little higher proof stuff, which this doesn't drink super high proof.
No, it doesn't. I think it drinks
like 90, 95 maybe.
Something in there. But it's 122.
Yeah, and it's so smooth, and it's very well balanced, but it's got a little complexity with it. I definitely recommend it. This could definitely become a daily drinker for me. It really could. It is that tasty. You know what I mean? The price point's a little bit higher, at like 70, right? Which for a daily drinker might be a little much. I like to stay with 50 to 60, but you know what? It's so good that I would do it. That's it.
Yeah, my daily drinkers are around $60 to $70, and they're all this proof. A little bit less, a little bit more. But
yeah, depending on the barrel.
Right? Yep. Yep.
All I know, Bill, is I think we've come to the conclusion
Oh.
of another wonderful meal.
Awesome. We're gonna do this. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna do these chickens again like that.
We do. We are. I mean, this over the fire stuff. There's just no better flavor and way to do it.
Oh,
I
gosh,
mean, I'm
no.
telling you, it is so amazing.
As soon as we hit temp, we pulled it off and literally took it in the house, and the leg bones fell. Set it down. Leg bones fell right out.
Yeah, they did. They did. It's crazy.
That's
And-
when you know your meats are done.
And there's some, we're going to do a video coming up on cooking over the fire with tips and tricks on different things that you can do. Everyday little things. Like, for instance, we rest these chickens on paint mixers. Right? That's what we use. 100%
Brand new, by the way, not used.
paint mixers. We drill a hole in them. Chicken slides right down like you would a beer can chicken. Boom,
Yep.
And you hang it. And it works beautiful.
It worked awesome.
It's so amazing.
I was a little skeptical, but it worked
All these
beautifully.
little tips and tricks that can make your cooking
a little bit easier.
and elevate it to the next level.
Yes, sir.
If you run,
May you run in the clouds.
if you fight,
May you fight for your lover's heart.
and if you drink,
May you drink with us.